Hello everyone, welcome to the Depression and Anxiety channel. My name is Carl, I'm one of the members of the channel again. This is my second video for the YouTube and Depression YouTube channel. I'm just going to do a quick video because what I mean is I'm going to explain about a bit of my side of the story now and what medication I'm taking on a daily basis that helps me with my depression and anxiety. My anxiety disorder, as well as general pain and everything in one. Right, my medication I take is for my IBS. It's called Buscopan. I take these 2 times a day. No, it's 2 every 4 times a day. So I take about 2 to 4 a day, on 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Because when I was severely depressed, I triggered abdominal cramps, pains in my stomach. I was having loads of flare-ups with my anxiety. I was having sweats. I was losing a lot of weight. I wasn't eating. I wasn't in the house. Went through a bad stage last year, and I've had a diagnosis when I got rushed into hospital when I was bleeding a lot, which is an irritable bowel syndrome, which is a condition which not many people like, not a condition that people like to have and people are stuck with. Now, I've had it since quite a number of years, so it's not a condition that I like to talk about, but I'm here and I'm confident and I'm so honest. I'm an honest guy, so I'm not hiding anything back from the video. So when I take these tablets, I take 2 in the morning and I get pains, but I manage to get by day by day now with the tablets I've had off a doctor, which are for special circumstances. I think anyone can get them now though, but I'm on cocodamols, which is a monthly subscription. I gotta take 3 to 4 times a day because of the pain I get with my IBS. Even when I get stressed out, I get headaches, migraines, joint pains, nerve pains on the back when I do my long walks. My weight's on and off. When I lose weight, it triggers off with my IBS. When I put weight on, it's obviously the joints and stuff, so I've got to keep taking them, as well as my Buscopan for the IBS and the pain in one. Now, with my depression, it's an ongoing battle. I'm never one to say it isn't when it is. What I take with them, I've had quite a few medications during my time, which not a lot has agreed with me during that phase. I've had quite a few, but I've ended up on sertraline there. As you can see on the box there, you got sertraline 100mg. I got to take these, I think it's, have a look. I got to take one every morning. So you take one in the morning with my 2 IBS and 2 painkiller tablets, so it's about, gotta space them out, can't take them all one go, because that's when the body can't adjust them all and then it all comes back up, obviously, like a doctor says to you. I'm on sertraline because I suffer with a condition of a phobia, which is very daunting and very taskable on a day-to-day basis, but I'm on sertraline to stop my overthinking, keep my anxiety in place, stop me having palpitations, stop my heart racing, because when I get anxious and worked up and everything, I find it hard to leave the front door. As you've seen on the previous video, like Marcus said, sometimes it's hard for people to go to town just to do shopping or to general stuff like paying bills in town, seeing people, you gotta have a lot of energy for that. So these tablets, I've got some side effects, but when you take these, it knocks off some of those effects, so it does help you on that day-to-day basis, which is never easy, and they are brilliant on the day. But when you first, if you really need tablets for like depression, anxiety, and be suffering a long time, ask your doctor for a sertraline. He might put you on 40 or 50 straight away, but I recommend to just go straight to the 100. If they don't work for you, then go down or go higher up. I did try the 50s and 40s, they weren't working, so I went straight to the 100, and I've been on them now for about 4 months. and they are adjustable to my anxiety and depression. You can have side effects like dizziness, drowsiness, a bit of less of appetite than I got, but it is what it is on there. But it does the job, and it's they are good tablets. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm a very honest person. Last and not least, I'm on these tablets for when I get anxious. I get sweaty palms and my forehead goes like whoosh, get warm and everything. Like so you get temperatures and you get worked up and everything like that. So the last tablets I'm on for them is same as Marcus is on. I'm on propranolol, the 40mg. You got to take these. I think it's one every 3 times a day. So I take one in the morning, one dinner time, and one tea time. They're pretty good tablets. They're basically to stop you from getting in an awkward situation when you're out and about, or you're doing something that really makes you anxious and stops you from sweating excessively and getting cold sweats and getting worked up on that scale. They are brilliant tablets. I recommend them if people haven't been referred to them or haven't seen a doctor about your symptoms. They are the best ones out there. They take about 2 to 3 weeks to see the effects and side effects on them. So them are basically my medication on hand. Basically, I diagnosed a lot, mainly early last year. I got an anxiety disorder. I got severe depression. I like to admit that I got a bug phobia, which is very daunting and very draining. Long story with that one. I've done with that. It's been years and years of running away from it, and I'm waiting for CBT, mental health help on that now, and that's going to be coming through anytime soon next year. So I'm hoping I can't wait for that help. And I got IBS, which is an irritable bowel syndrome. All of this has been conflicted and with my depression and stress. Over the years, I've been through tremendous amount of grief, drama, bad experiences. Some of it's fault, some of it's my fault, some of it's no fault of my own. I'm never the one to hide from anything, and bad and good things happen to people. Sadly, a lot of bad things happen to me. The good news is, like, you know, we're coming to the end of the year 2018. I like to think that 2019 is going to be a brand new, fresh year start for me. I'm going to, like, really work on that year now as a strong lead in goals. I got my goals in place next year, but it's very daunting when you wake up in the morning and you're like, what keeps me going is just the basics, like getting up in the morning, doing cleaning, leaving the house, doing like small tasks, like helping people out, doing little favours here and there. Keeps that anxiety, depression, overthought thinking just in place. Unless you're going to schedule, unless you've got no routine and schedule, sadly for me, I get struck up in these 4 walls, and it all builds up and you get pressure. And your mind starts overthinking, and then it's all horrible in one place, isn't it? I've lost a couple of friends over the years. It's not nice. The closest I've lost one close one 2 years ago, Dan Dave, and he tried to help me, and sadly my depression, anxiety pushed him away, and which I didn't want it. It was me. You could see that there was something inside of me that needed help, and he did try, and I'm a very difficult person to like let people in now after everything I've been through, so it's not easy for me at this precise minute. But them other things I've been diagnosed with, I got an anxiety disorder, I got IBS and severe depression, anxiety, because I've had tremendous amount of bad experiences in the past. Hopefully I can try and push on. The reason why I'm doing this video, because I mean, I go and I see on the news, I see when I leave the house, I get pulled in the streets, it's on TV that the numbers of suicides is on the rise, as people not getting help out there, nobody to talk to, nobody to turn to, and I remember twice I came close to suicide, and I really close, and I'm luckily I'm still here, and I'm fighting to this day that There's got to be a reason why life is the #1 priority. You got to remember that. You got to think of one thing: family and whatever close friends you feel is relevant to you. You can imagine if you go, what grief and stress would leave them behind. You got nieces and nephews now starting to grow up, and they're looking at you as an inspiration. It's my goal in time with my life to make sure that my nieces and nephews look to me whenever they need help as they get into their older years. I want to financially back them. Sadly for me, I haven't found anyone to be happy with, and I don't think I will have ever kids on my own. So I'm going to be the core of that big guy in that family, to be where they can turn to. I'm the only guy out of my 2 sisters who hasn't had kids, and you've got a plan in place for that if I don't achieve my goals, and when it comes to finding a woman, that is. But it's all about fixing yourself, fixing your mind, fixing your focus. You got to find yourself. You got to start loving yourself before you start loving others. Trust me on that one. You got to think of yourself, what do you want and where you want to go with life. Think of just wake up in the morning. What makes you happy? What makes you feel good? What makes you want to leave and go to places and just feel that fresh air? Like, you know where I'm coming from. I lost my grandfather when I was 9. He's the only father figure I've ever had, who got me into football, music, outdoor activities. He got me to not smoke fags. He got me not to take drugs, which I'd never taken. He told me alcohol's really bad for me. I don't hardly drink, only on weekends or due to like recent events of stress and everything like that. He was a good guy, and sadly he passed away when I was 9. With cancer it was, and he lost his life. And my downward spiral started from there, and he just went down the little dark alley. Numerous over the years, older men have tried to be like a father figure to me and tried to get me to look up to them and all, and it just hasn't happened. He was the only guy who got into me and knew how to get the best out of me then. Very powerful man in my life, and physically and mentally gone, like, you know what I mean? And I've got to do this now for him. I've got to with Dan as well, and whoever's lost their lives closer to Ether, there's loads. And every last breath in my body, I really want to help people who are really struggling. I haven't got help out there. It's just finding this channel, it's finding the group page, it's finding the right people you feel comfortable talking to. You don't have to talk to me if you don't feel comfortable talking to me. There's 5 other admins here. They're all lovely. We've got Marcus, we've got Kat, we've got Colin, we've got Chris, and we've got Matthew. They're all lovely people who want to help, and they're there to listen. It's all down to your preference. Again, it's just finding the people to help and just finding the right people who suit you. I hope you like this video anyway, because there's just a little bit more description about me and everything that I've showed you about what I told you while I'm on my medication, what my diagnoses are, and what help I'm having in the future. I'm having mental health myself now in a couple of months. I got CBT coming through. I've had to pester my doctor for that. This problem with doctors, you got to keep on to them, you got to see them, you got to really look at them in the eye and tell them what's going on. You got to gun them down. And then that's when they open up and say, right, we can put you on this referral and that referral. So please make sure you go to appointments when they do refer you to them, because that's the only way that keeps things going. As for now then, that's me done for another video for now. I will be making another one soon. It'll be interesting what my next video will be for this channel. I'm going to try to do a positive one, so that will be good. Like, I'll do like an action plan or something, so that you can look at it and give you tips and advice on how to get out to cope and get day by day. So like that. My name's Goddard, and hit the subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and if it has helped you in any way. Sorry for keeping on. That's me all the way. So take care. Good night. God bless. Good night.